Welcome to Eternal Philosophies. Today we're delving into the remarkable world of metaphysics and exploring how one of history's greatest thinkers, Thomas Aquinas, used these profound ideas to argue for the existence of God. But to understand Aquinas' perspective, we first need to trace the roots of metaphysics back to its origin. The origin of metaphysics. Metaphysics, a branch of philosophy that studies the nature of reality, existence, and the fundamental structure of the universe, was developed by the Greek philosopher Aristotle. Known as the first philosophy, metaphysics considers questions beyond the physical world, questions about cause, existence, and the ultimate purpose of things. Aristotle explored concepts like substance, form, and prime mover, ideas that would become essential building blocks in the philosophical study of being and causality. These ideas would later be studied, adapted, and expanded by Christian scholars, none more famously than Thomas Aquinas. Who was Saint Thomas Aquinas? Thomas Aquinas was a medieval philosopher and theologian born in Italy in 1225. He was a central figure in the Catholic Church and became one of the most influential Christian thinkers. Aquinas was deeply committed to finding harmony between faith and reason. Inspired by Aristotle, he believed that human reason and logic could be used to understand God's existence and nature. His greatest work, Summa Theologica, systematically examined theological questions and presented what he called the Quinque Viae, or 5 ways, as logical arguments for the existence of God. The 5 ways of Thomas Aquinas. Aquinas used metaphysical concepts to construct his 5 logical proofs for God's existence, each based on a different type of causality or necessity observed in the world. Let's dive into each. The argument of the unmoved mover. Aquinas observed that everything in motion must be set in motion by something else. However, this chain of motion can't go on infinitely. There must be a first mover that is itself unmoved, initiating all motion. Aquinas identifies this first mover as God, the argument of the first cause. In a similar fashion, Aquinas reasoned that every effect has a cause, but there must be an initial cause that isn't caused by anything else. This first cause is, according to Aquinas, God who created all things and started the chain of causation. The argument from contingency and necessity. Aquinas noticed that everything in existence is contingent. It depends on something else for its existence. However, for anything to exist at all, there must be a necessary being that doesn't rely on anything else. Aquinas names this necessary being, without which nothing could exist, as God. The argument of gradation or perfection. Aquinas argued that we observe varying degrees of qualities, like goodness, beauty, and perfection, in the world. There must be an ultimate source of perfection that sets the standard for all such qualities. Aquinas refers to this ultimate source as God. The argument from intelligent design, teleological argument. Aquinas believed that everything in nature appears to follow a purposeful order, which suggests a design. Since inanimate objects lack consciousness, they must have been arranged with purpose by a guiding intelligence, which he claims is God. How Aquinas integrated faith and reason. Aquinas was unique in his time for blending theological beliefs with a rational philosophical framework. He argued that the universe follows an intelligible order, which humans can partially understand through reason and logic. According to him, the human mind, guided by faith, can explore truths about existence and discover evidence of a creator. This approach became a cornerstone of Christian philosophy and had an enduring impact on theological thought. So, these were Saint Thomas Aquinas' 5 ways, arguments that merge the ancient ideas of metaphysics with theological insight. His approach shows us that faith and reason need not be opposites, but rather, they can work together to deepen our understanding of life, existence, and the possibility of a creator. Aquinas' 5 ways continue to influence philosophy, theology, and even science, inspiring us to seek answers to life's biggest questions with both logic and wonder. What do you think of Aquinas' 5 ways? Do these arguments resonate with you? Let me know in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe for more videos exploring the wisdom of history's greatest thinkers. Thank you for watching Eternal Philosophies.